MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Los Angeles. First pitch coming your way next. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. Ball to strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Number 39, the next to hit for the Angels. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Roll to short, could be two. Over to second for one, and that's two. Hunter Renfroe at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. And the right-hander deals. That one fouled off, 2-2. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Back now at Oriole Park. And on the hill in this one, Patrick Sandoval. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club. And what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him. And it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point. Maybe it's the motion. But just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
The line to kick the pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Sandoval. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowing away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. I tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Next offering is down low, and that's ball three.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
The pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything down, stay right in that moment, pitch-to-pitch execution, and focusing on that catcher's mitt.
Here's the rookie third baseman, Gunnar Henderson. And the 3-1. And a swing and a miss. And he walked him.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. That misses. They're now 3-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And it's filled up.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Around third, Moniak fires it to the plate. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Adam Frazier. Here comes a pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And now it's 3-2.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Henderson, the runner at third. Mountcastle on second. Frazier at first. One gone. In the air to left down the line. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
So first and second with 2 outs. And next for the Orioles, Kyle Stowers. Ball to strike. The pitch. This to third. To second. Pulls him off the bag. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden, you got another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs, bases loaded. And now the veteran catcher, James McCann.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
And now 2-2. Next pitch is inside. And now 3-2. Bases loaded, 2 down. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Huge strikeout there.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
And welcome back. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Left fielder, number 3, Taylor.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Well, as a hitter, you're hoping that the command on that sinker doesn't come until later in the ball game. But if that's how it's going to be all day, it's going to be a tough one for the offense.
That's to third. Whips it to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury to the plate. And now 2 balls and a strike. And there's a ball. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
3-2 now. stays alive. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball.
That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Everything came together for him. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on. It's such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Matt Theis comes up to hit here.
2 strikes.
This one in the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Righty delivers. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Left-hand batter waits, gets a piece, and stays alive. Pitch misses inside, and a full count now. Drury leads off first with one away. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Gio Urshela. And a 1-1. And a weak ground ball to the left side. They get the force, and the inning is over. Angels strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Baltimore, here's the shortstop at the plate, Joseph Ortiz.
Joseph Ortiz.
The 1-1. And a foul ball. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And now the lefty. Got him. Now one away. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2-2 now.
Next offering is fouled back. One down, base is empty. And that's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
One gone, runner at first. Anthony Santander will hit next. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Step off throw to first, and he's back in safely. The count 2-1. Runner on the go.
2 balls.
Throw to second. Out.
Well, I think that was a hit and run right there. When you look at how far that pitch was out of the zone and the hitter still trying to put wood on it, put it in play, that tells you that they had something going. But unfortunately, it was a good job of execution by the pitcher and the catcher to get that out of the zone and then throw out the runner at second base. Really nice job behind the dish.
Kicks and fires. And he chases that one. And that is that. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Orioles 2 and the Angels nothing. Welcome back. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo.
And the righty deals. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. That one ripped. That's back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
The wind of the pitch. Out to short. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
The center fielder, number 16, Mickey Moniak.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. Gibson checks on the runner.
He's good.
The 1-1, the kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ball misses. McCann fires. Out. Caught stealing.
You know, I got to admit, I'm kind of shocked he got caught stealing right there because of how big the lead was over at first base. Catcher doesn't throw very well either, but for whatever reasons, things came together, and they got the out at second. Really impressive job, I'd say.
Righty to the plate. Up the middle. Whips it to Mountcastle. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Oriole Park as we go to the last of the third. And into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. And he held up. Payoff pitch. And that's ball 4.
They just keep handing out gifts, Boog. Were we supposed to bring something?
See, I think just our presence is the present. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles, singled and drove in a run his first time through. And there's ball 4.
He just hasn't had great command of his pitches in this one. Definitely more walks than you'd like to see.
So up next, Adam Frazier. He reached on a walk his first time.
That's a ball.
You know, these Orioles doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
3-2. On the ground, right side. Rengifo to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Here's a 1-1. Good eye right there. Henderson on third. Mountcastle at second with one away. Next offering is downstairs.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Slings it across. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Kyle Stowers. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next pitch is downstairs. And another ball.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And a pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he's been in a very giving mood today.
The batter, the catcher, James.
Here is James McCann. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 on, 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes for the second time today. So they pick up a run on no hits, but they leave 2 men on. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, number 5. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Chris, you played here in 2002. What are the memories that stand out as to being a member of the Baltimore Orioles?
For me, it was just pulling into the parking lot and having those that were there with an encouraging smile or a pat on the back, regardless of how things were going. It made it a lot easier to come to the ballpark, whether you were doing well or you were struggling. And then the way that they treated your family. I mean, this is a great place to play, and I'd say it's got to be one of the top places in all of baseball.
Struck him out looking. Taylor Ward, the next to hit, grounded out his first time up.
Ward.
And you had a cameo in the movie Moneyball as an Orioles player in a highlight clip. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner at first with 2 away. Brandon Drury digs in now, and he's already singled in this game. Check swing, no appeal. Now 2 balls and a strike. Ward off of first with 2 away. The pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Angels leave one. They trail it here 3-0. Tucker Davidson will take over here. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters.
Tucker Davidson.
And now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. He's 0 for 1.
The shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
The 2-1. In the air out to center. Moniak sizes this one up. Makes the grab, one away. Well, Singy, you come here to this gorgeous ballpark. It's hard to be here and not think about one of the legends of the game, Cal Ripken Jr.
Yeah, Boog. Cal is one of the all-time legends, but there are other guys as well that I think you could mention in there. Eddie Murray, Jim Palmer. They have a rich history of great players in this franchise.
Next offering is fouled back. And, of course, Cal's number retired here by the Orioles, and that number 8 on display in that left field corner just outside the stadium beyond the scoreboard. The pitch. Got it by him for the K.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Up next,
Anthony Santander at the plate. A strikeout and a walk.
One thing about Cal is he played hard every single game, and just impressive to be on the field with the legend and see the effort that he gave even on the tail end of his career.
Next pitch way upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Yeah, that's outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And a pitch. Way out front for strike 2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. New inning getting started. And now the first baseman, Matt Thaiss.
First baseman, number 21, Matt Thaiss.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hayes has it sized up. Balls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, first baseman, Gio Urshela.
Gio Urshela to the plate.
Come on, Orioles.
1-1 now. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The wind and the pitch. Up the middle, Ortiz. Slings to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, The second baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Rengifo, the next to hit for the Angels. He flied out to the warning track at his first trip. In the air to left center, and it falls. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Up
he did
next for
such
the
a nice
Angels,
job of pulling his hands
the
tight to the
shortstop,
body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And next for the Angels, number 9. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. McCann fires. Safe. Stolen base.
Here's what I think the manager's thinking right now. Today, we're not driving the ball. It's hard to get extra base hits. We've got to make something happen to get a runner into scoring position. That stolen base, excellent call. Now, all it takes is perhaps a single to put a run on the board.
Rengifo stands at second with 2 gone. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Up next for the Angels,
Mickey Moniak,
the center fielder,
the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 2.
Moniak.
And he deals. That clips the corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Austin Vogt up and throwing. Cologne, the lefty, warming up as well. Here's a 2-2. And now the count filled up 3-2. Number 39 up next. Three and two now. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Angels strand a couple. They trail in this one 3-0. And welcome back. Now here is Ryan Mountcastle. And a pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. The pitch. Foul ball. Another 2-2 upcoming. And here it comes. On a line out towards center. Moniak pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up he'll find a hole.
Here's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Next pitch misses. 2-1. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball inside.
And he walked him.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boo.
Man at first with one gone. And now Austin Hayes. And that one almost got him. Here comes a pitch. And a good eye there. And there's ball 4.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted
Now
him first
batting,
base with
right
a quick
fielder.
free pass.
Kyle Stowers, the next to hit for the Orioles. Frazier, the lead runner out at second. Hayes over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And the runners will move up.
With 2 on and 1 out, you're just hoping you can get a double play ball to get yourself out of the inning. But now you've really got some work to do. You need a big strikeout here.
Second and third here, one away. Got him. 2 out.
You know, Boog, you often think a slider is more for
Now
that
batting.
horizontal
Yes, sir.
movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
James McCann in now. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. 1-1 to McCann. That's down and in.
1 strike.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
At the belt and fires. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Second and third, 2 down. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
A couple of strikeouts with runners on. Sometimes you got to really bear down, and he did just that. Nice job of getting out of the jam and out of the inning.
All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6, and now the DH, number 39.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. I'm exhausted from watching some of these at-bats. Lots of full counts and a ton of pitches with the starter still out there. They're taking up a lot of his energy.
Hunter Renfroe.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe. Here's a 1-1. Chopped out towards short. Ortiz. Now the throw to first on the run. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
And now Taylor Ward. So now 1-2.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And a 1-2. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Frazier on to first in time. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. Bottom of the 6th, and into the box for Baltimore, Joseph Ortiz.
The shortstop, Joseph Ortiz.
And now the lefty. Swing and a miss.
One ball.
You know, these Orioles putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen.
And it goes just foul.
And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at-bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
He goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
So the batting order turns over. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one hammered back there. And it hits the fence. And into second with one away. That's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
One down. Anthony Santander, the next to hit for the Orioles. Looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with one gone. How big a deal is that walk?
I don't think it's a big deal because if you pitch to the previous hitter with the power he has, he can hit a home run. I think it was a calculated walk. We'll see how it pays off here.
Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Ryan Mountcastle getting ready to hit. And the pitch. That's in there. That's strike two. Next offering way off the plate. Adam Frazier to bat next. Mullins over at second. Santander on at first with two down. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball four.
Now, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
The 1-2. Popped up. Number 9 settles under this one. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We're through 6 full. It's the Orioles 3 and the Angels nothing. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ryan Baker.
Oh, he's having an excellent season so far. ERA is under 2. A lot of flexibility coming out of the bullpen.
At the plate, Brandon Drury.
And things could change quickly here with one swing.
The pitch. This one high in the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down.
The first baseman, number 21.
Matt Theis will hit next. The 1-1. Towards first. He takes it on his own. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Gio Urshela.
2 outs, base is empty. Gio Urshela steps in. And he flips the breaking ball in there, or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it, whatever it was.
And the right-hander deals. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen. Felix Bautista, the anchor of the staff, is getting ready to close this one out. Ground ball right side. Frazier gets it to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels go quietly there, still down 3-0. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Shohei Ohtani.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
And here is Austin Hayes.
For the Orioles, the left
Singing
fielder,
Shohei Ohtani has been as advertised. Rookie of the Year in 18, MVP in 21. He has impacted the game in a major way. And then, of course, he was on the cover of MLB The Show in 2022.
Well, he's doing something that we've never seen done before, and just absolutely phenomenal that he can be that.
This one is smashed down the right field line. Way back there. Fair and gone. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Well, Boog, I feel like we're seeing more of this these days than we ever have before. You've got high velocities on the mound. You've got stronger hitters with really good pass to the baseball. So much power in this sport. Opposite field home run. I tell you what, I feel like I see at least one every day, and that was an incredible job to keep that ball fair.
1 ball.
And 1-2. That MVP I mentioned about Ohtani in 2021, he was actually a unanimous MVP, and the first unanimous AL MVP since Mike Trout in 2014. Other guys that have done that, Ken Griffey Jr., Frank Thomas, Frank Robinson. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, he got a real good pitch to hit right there with 2 strikes. You cannot miss that. Not a great slider at all. And I tell you what, that's where you've got to do damage. He looked like he was on time getting the bat through the zone, but he just caught air.
So next to hit for Baltimore, James McCann kicks and fires. And a ball evens the count. Next pitch is outside. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Renfroe makes a nice running catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the shortstop,
Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. All right, Singy, you know I'm a dork. Shohei Ohtani, go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. It's now a 4-0 ball game. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Austin Vogt.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come
Your
in throwing
attention,
strikes,
please.
attacking
Now
these
pitching
hitters.
for the Orioles, number 51, Austin Vogt.
Now it's the second baseman, Luis
Leading off for
Rengifo.
the Angels, the second baseman, Luis Rengifo.
Hard ground ball, base knock.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
So digging in, number 9. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Frazier to second on a Mountcastle. It's a double play.
The center fielder, number 16,
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. Ball to strike. Just off the outside part of the plate. Activity in the bullpen. Danny Coulombe is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Number 78, a right-hander, loosening up as well. 2 outs. And that one missing low. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Moniak off of first with 2 away. Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt onto Frazier, and that'll do it. Angels strand 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back onto the bottom of the 8th, and now
Orioles,
Cedric
the
Mullins.
center fielder, Cedric Mullins.
The pitch. That one
2 balls,
missed.
1 strike.
Fought off foul. Righty to the plate. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two on the way. Gets under it and pops it up. And they get Mullins for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Digging in, Anthony Santander.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The 1-1. And now 1-2.
Boog, it looked like that curveball backed up on him, and although it's a mistake, it works out really good for the pitcher. The hitter's timed it up, expects it to be to a certain spot, and it just doesn't get there.
That misses. 2-2. Smoked on the ground, a second. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
now batting, third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Gunnar Henderson now at the plate.
Here we go, Orioles.
Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They lead 4-0. Back here in Baltimore, and now the right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Number 12, Hunter Renfroe.
Righty delivers. Bounce to the right. Mountcastle to first in time. And they get the leadoff man in the ninth.
Number 3, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward, the next to hit for the Angels. 1 for 3. 3-2. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
And here's the catcher, Brandon Drury. 2 down, nobody on. Back to the mound. Ortiz fires to first on the run. On to first, ball game. And the Orioles use 3 pitchers to combine for the shutout.
This was by no means an offensive outburst. Only 4 hits the entire game, but good teams find a way to win, and they did.
A 4-0 shutout in this one as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 4 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Angels, no runs, 5 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.